Come join us.
Great. Hi, guys. We're here, and Anne's not. Unfortunately, at Christmas, her 92 or 3-year-old mother, as you guys know, slipped on the last step leaving the house and cracked a little bone in her ankle. So she's staying with Anne and her husband. So this week she had to get organized. But our beautiful, beautiful friend here, Kathy's Guided Light, Taro. Kathy's here with me. I love working with Kathy
Yeah,
always. And I
love
love
working with you
does
too.
her readings, and her and I are like Anne on the same wavelength.
Yeah.
So she graciously said, "Yeah, I'll come in." She loves to come in and work with me. So here we are. I hope everybody had a great Christmas and you're all staying healthy. There's an awful lot of these horrible cough, cold, pneumonia bugs going around, but we're going to be careful. And yeah, so
And I've been staying in the house and out of the stores just so I don't get it.
yeah, good thinking for sure.
How
I
many of our viewers watch both of us? I just want to tell everybody that I will be out of town for the next 3 weeks. Today is my last program until
Oh, I'm
I
lucky
think,
when you're doing it with me. That's great.
yeah, and I'm doing it with you. And I will be back on my own show on the 24th of January. I'm going to be in New Jersey for the next 3 weeks playing with my mind you, 4 grandchildren. Looking so forward to it. So,
Yeah, that's awesome. 3 weeks
yeah.
you're going to be away, but you and I'll be in touch. And
Oh, yeah.
yeah, it's great. I'd love to hear how everything progresses and how things are going
Yeah,
on.
I am going to take a deck of cards with me. So, if for any reason you need a backup, I can
Oh,
make
that'd be awesome.
time
Yeah,
to
do
do
that.
that.
Okay. Yeah, because it'll be fun for you if you have some time and you wanted to step out. When I went to Italy years ago, I didn't take cards. So I got bored one day and I got on my iPad and I got on Facebook and I was giving everybody intuitive readings like you are an intuitive
Yeah,
reader. And it was just fun to get out there and sit out on the terrace and do that. You miss it when you're not doing it, right? So yeah,
I
you
do.
I hope you're busy enough you don't miss it. So but anyway, if
Oh,
you do,
I'll keep the deck cards with me. There's a few people that will call me. If you do need a reading from me, or if you need a reading, go to Brenda. But if you do need to read me, and I read you regularly, those of you that are on my Facebook, you can call me anytime I channel, or if you just need to talk, I'm always available. So just give me a buzz, and if I can't talk at the moment, I will get back with you. I'll answer the call, but then I'll let you know I'm out running. Let me give you a call later in the evening. That type, and I more than happy to
that's great.
channel or read that way. So I'm
Or
always open.
pop in, even if you pop in the chat room or something,
Yeah.
we can touch base too. Okay,
And I'll be on the background in the background channeling as usual, Brendan. When I'm watching Brendan and Anne, I'm actually not throwing cards. I'm actually just channeling my guides. So
yeah, yeah. Okay, guys, we're going to acknowledge people that are in the room, and it says we have 10, but I haven't got 10 written down here. But anyway, we've got Jeff Peterson. He's got the first super chat question. Hi, Jeff. Much love. Glad you're in our room again. We always love to see some male energy in our room. Predominantly, my room is women, not because I planned it that way, but we do have some guys that come in. It's always great to see a guy come in. And we've got Damar, a beautiful songbird from New York City, our entertainer. We've got Elaine Cousins from France. Uh,
friends.
we've got Real
I
Country
knew
Woman.
she was in the room because her mom's here with me.
Yeah. We got Real Country Woman, my great friend Anne Marie Studdard. And we've got Hope, Love, and Sunshine. And I love that name. It's really, really pretty and positive. Erica. Here comes our Erica. Hi, Erica Duncan. We'll get you down here with your super chat, sweetheart. Thank you so much. Both you and Jeff want general. Yeah, so beautiful room filling up already. And we trust everybody's doing really well. So send your love and your energy out to Anne's mother. She's just a sweet, sweet, sweet soul. And you guys heard all about her doing this documentary on television on a show in the UK about the town she was brought up in and them refurbishing and bringing back a building that I think was the bakery at one time and reconstructing it, and all the colorful, and I mean colorful characters that live in that little community in England. So it's really good. I'm going to be sending a copy of it to Kathy here, because I know she would love to see it if it'll still open up. So, okay, guys, we may be out here an hour, and depending on how busy we are, well, we'll call that too, and we'll just see how many people are here and how many super chats come in and how full the room gets. So right now we got that beautiful number 10. Okay, so I always let my guests go first, and our first one is Jeff, and Jeff wants a general. Kathy.
Jeff wants a general. I also haven't seen
Who haven't you seen? Well, no, you know who's not here is Tammy. She's probably
not here, and Trenton's not here. She was
no,
I think she's busy with family.
Well, yeah, I'm sure that Tammy is, but Trendzone could be having his afternoon nap, and he usually pops in a little bit later with me.
I didn't see him yesterday either.
No? Okay, well, maybe he's busy. Hopefully, he's doing well. We can.
He'll be in before it's over.
Yeah. Hi, Trish. Trish is from Arizona. Excellent.
I'll be flying through Arizona on the 1st.
Yeah. Okay. And Anne Marie's from New York State.
I'll be in Jersey.
And Narmara's from New York City. Yeah, awesome. Hi, everybody. Okay, let's see what we got here for Jeff. What does Jeff need to see, know, and expect as he navigates through this time and the beginning of a new year, guys? All my videos are out now for next week. That is from the 29th to the 4th of January. These ones this week are, but next week's are ready to go out as well. They're there.
I don't know about everybody else, but she always nails me on the Pisces readings. Always.
And also my Pisces daily vibe from my guides. I have to say Aries is killing it this week. I think I've got 10 or 11,000 people that looked at Aries this week. So I want to thank my beautiful Aries. But, I've got things are, a lot of them are being watched now. And Aries is my big champion this week. I'm praying for my Aries. Hi, Trish. Trish, if you're wanting a question, it's $5, honey. If it's anything less than that, it goes towards a channel as a donation. So you make the call on that. If you just want to give us a $2 donation, I thank you very much. But if you want a reading, you have to top it up to $5. Okay. Thank you so much for your lovely, thoughtful donation.
Okay. I'm ready for Jeff. So
okay, go ahead.
Jeff, we're coming into this reading today with the Six of Pentacles. This is, my guides are saying this is you being charitable towards others. Charity always pays back tenfold. So when you're a very charitable person, our guides, our God always sends that beautiful energy back at you tenfold. But this is a time to be charitable to those around you. So this doesn't necessarily mean monetarily. This means, if there's somebody out there that needs your help or assistance, use your charity to help them out. For example, I got my lawn mowed by my neighbor because it had been raining and the weeds had taken over. He's a landscaper. He didn't just mow the lawn. He took it down because we had pulled our yard out to re-landscape. So he took it back down to the dirt, and he said be over in a few days to spray it for us so that the weeds don't come back. So while we're out of town, they won't get hit. Thought it was wonderful, great form of charity. And he said, Merry Christmas to us. And he'd keep an eye on the house while we're out of town. So charity runs simple. That could also be if you know of job openings in your business or around you or anything like that. Let somebody know that that's really qualified, that's looking for a job. Things like that. Charity comes in many forms. That is followed by the Ace of Pentacles. This is financial security that you have coming your way for this period of time. You're going to have abundance, and plenty of money to make ends meet. So don't worry about your finances. Like I always tell my clients, be frugal in these times with your money and spending. This isn't the time to go out and go on a wild shopping spree. Of course, it's really hard to do that right after Christmas, but to hold on to what you have, but know that you are going to have plenty of money. This could also be an indicator. Maybe you're going to get a raise coming up during this period of time, that you are going to have charity. Right in the center of the reading, I get the 8 of Cups. Normally this card represents somebody walking away, but in my deck, this is a deck of oneness. It is showing the severing of ties, and that is a form of walking away. So as you're assessing things and relationship with people and stuff like that, not only do you want to take the time to walk away from a situation that's no longer serving you, a bad relationship, but take the time to assess, is this person somebody you need in your life? Or is it time to just literally sever those ties? Or somebody's been holding on from the past at you and you're wanting to end that relationship. This is the time to sever this ties. This for me is a ritual I do when I no longer want to be connected with somebody. I literally see a string or take a cord and take scissors and literally sever the ties, cut that relationship. It's no longer serving me. I don't want that energy in my life, and I will literally cut myself off from somebody or something that's not working for me. This allows me that visual severing of like the umbilical cord, so to speak, so that they're not connected to me, so I'm not picking up on their energy anymore. It's a great way to do it without being mean or cruel, but that's one way of working through energy. This could be something that is in your life that you're no longer dealing with. You've dealt with something from your past. Time to have that visual severing of it so it's not in your life anymore. Okay. Then we move on to the inspiration of swords. The inspiration cards are my messenger cards. And this messenger card is telling you to stand in your strength, in your truth, in your honesty. The swords are your warrior cards. They're the ones that are telling you to stand within the strengths of everything you do. This also has representation of this bird flying up. This is flying into the heavens, knowing what you're wanting. And it has all kinds of geometry drawn around it, and these can't think of what the word is. These wheels, like the movement of a clock. So it's allowing you to be inspired, move forward in time, and take your positive energy with you. And it's telling you to do that. This is followed by the World card. Of course, this is the great Ascension card. I love this card because it always reminds me of my mother. All these beautiful butterflies flying up in Ascension. This is you taking control of your life. This is the world you're in, the upward movement of your destiny. This is what direction you're going in life right now is the direction you should be going on. You're on the right path. That path is taking you into full ascension. Now, the underlying cards I have for you, which I thought were really interesting, is you get the 7 of Swords. This is you standing up in your power, in your strength, and not relinquishing. This is not worrying about anybody that's under you. This is you standing in your truth. It's a great place to stand. It's followed by the Spirit of Swords. This is the messenger telling you, yes, keep staying in your strength, in your truth. You know what you want and stand firm in what the direction which you're going. It's followed by the 9 of Wands. Wands are always the creativity card, knowledge, strength, in knowledge, taking action. And in this card, the Nine of Wands is you're leaving the nest and you're running out to sea. You're the little turtles running out to sea, and you have a possible obstacle in your way, this seagull. This seagull is not going to catch these turtles. These turtles are running past them and heading towards that new life in the ocean. This is that run to the ocean for that new beginning in this period of time. And although you may seem like you have obstacles, obstacles are really not going to be there. You're going to take that chase and move forward and quickly and productively. It's followed by, this is a long underline. It's followed by that Ace of Wands telling you, yes, use your creativity, your knowledge as you're taking this new journey in your new destinations, and you're not going to be doing this alone. You are going to be doing this in conjunction with other people. So as you move through this period of time, you're going to be working in a group or a coordinated effort with other people to make that next achievement. But financially, it looks like you're going to be great, and you're just on the way up in this period of time. So blessings to you. I hope that resonates. And Brenda, sorry I went so long.
That's all right.
You know those underlying cards, I just like to drop out.
Okay. All righty. I was just acknowledging Kim Bounds, and I sent her a message. Kim, forward, just put your question below, sweetheart, okay? Okay, Jeff, I don't know what's going on with you, but you got two maybes and a big fat no. And I think you're kind of indecisive about making your mind up to go ahead and do something right now. And the only thing is you're sabotaging yourself, okay? You're holding yourself back here. This is your no card. You're constantly in a conflict with yourself, and you have this feeling that you need to compete. Don't take the back seat, Jeff. Don't make yourself small. But I also don't want you to go out there and be a major people pleaser either, if it's not on your soul level. So I think you're going to be bringing new people into your circle of friendship. You've got the Hierophant, and I think you're tapping into your higher self. You're tapping into an enlightenment now. You're climbing that ladder of enlightenment and your own intuition. You're quite intuitive yourself, and you're very sensitive, Jeff. I would be curious, what is your sign? If you want to post it below, I have an idea. But you're very sensitive, and you tend to be hard on yourself. So try to pull back. Don't have this conflict with yourself all the time. But I do think with the Hierophant, you're going to be bringing new people into your circle. Now, you know, the other card that is saying that you have a problem here and it's a maybe is the World. Maybe you're planning to move. Maybe you're planning to want to meet somebody from a different part of the world. Maybe you want to have a long distance relationship. Maybe you're dealing with situations. Gemini, I knew it. Okay, thank you, Jeff. I wish I'd said it out loud. It's either a Pisces or a Gemini, that when I ask anybody, it's a Gemini. So Geminis are very closely linked to Pisces. And yeah. Kathy will, will admit that too. So what I'm trying to tell you is, I want you to stand your ground, because this is how you're going to get ahead. With the Queen of Wands, she's the most determined, confident queen out there. She's fought her battles. She's walked through the fire. She comes out the other side. And basically now she's developed this incredible confidence to do what it is she wants to do. And now she's not going to let anybody talk her out of it. So let go of those doubters, those people that you feel you have to impress, those people who you feel you have to compete with, those people who really have no right to their opinion of your life and happiness. Stay focused on the details. You've got the Seven of Pentacles, and that's the card that says you're making an investment into something you want to see succeed. Okay, so it's, things will come to fruition, but it's going slowly. And you could be, beating yourself up because you're saying, well, I did this and I did that. Why hasn't this happened yet? Okay, stay focused. Don't give up. Stay in alignment, okay? Because the world is your oyster. It's at your feet, Jeff. This is a new phase and a new beginning. And anything new we go into that is that epic or that changeable or that different, it takes time. Not only our confidence to do it right, but also the fact that we need to be consistent. We need to be committed. We need to believe and keep moving in that direction. So keep moving in that direction. Now, I did pull a message from the universe, and this is what it says. If you frequently give yourself permission to doodle, wander, and be totally unproductive, and you actually relish such interludes, I can guarantee that your genius, creativity, and productivity will increase exponentially. So I call my Geminis my Google kings and queens because you're creative, you're articulate, and you're accurate. So you don't like to mess up. You don't like to be wrong. You don't like to feel less. Who does? Okay, Jeff. So, Jeff, I want you to just stand your ground, keep going through putting your work into the situation that you want to move forward in, because the world and the universe this is a new cycle. They're saying, I mean, this is one of the best cards. It's good luck. It's good karma. It's saying it's the end of one cycle and you're starting again to build a brand new one. So I think you're going to be meeting and bringing the right people into your circle of friendship or work. Whether it's your soul pod, as I call it, people who get you, people who want to not compete with you or put you down, people who want to walk this path with you. So don't give up, Jeff. You can let me know if any of this rings true. Okay. Beautiful.
Jeff, you're that sign of communications, and it's gonna work for you.
Okay. Erica wants a general as well. Hi, Erica. Always a pleasure to see you in my room. We love you. All of you guys, we love you. But it's a pleasure to see you again. Let's see what we have here for you.
What sign are you, Erica, out of curiosity? Sure.
Yeah, when you guys step forward, a lot of you guys, we know your sign. You're welcome, Jeff. You're welcome, sweetheart. Thank you so much. Erica's a Cancer. Okay. So when you guys come in, and we ask, feel free to put your sign in down below for us.
Oh yeah.
We love to know what your sign is and your energy. We feed off of that. It's beautiful.
Cancers are our little water signs that have a tendency to be introverts.
But they're also into their
also
family.
Very creative.
They love their families, their kids and family.
Oh, both men and women they're the nurture sign. They also like alone time and time to concentrate, study. I'm married to a Cancer. Cancer and Pisces are very compatible signs together. Okay, Erica.
I would marry two different Pisces men, one in March and one day older, one day apart from me. He is my true soulmate and twin flame. But who gets to marry the same? Oh, and the same sign twice. And I dated my very first boyfriend was a Pisces. Go figure.
My very first boyfriend was an Aries.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, Erica. I've got wonderful cards here for you. You're going to like these. We're coming into this period of time, and I'm talking about the period of time. This is that you're coming into your week of your new year with the Spirit of Wands. And this is that messenger of wands. This is that messenger that's telling you it's time to pull out your creativity, all the knowledge that you have. Make this, create something, bring beauty and energy into the world. It's time to really shine and be creative. So your education, your artistry about how you do your work, what direction you go has got to be putting out there, and a lot of creative energy right now. You are on your new journey, because I've got the Fool card, and this isn't telling me that you're foolish. This is telling me to take that leap of faith, and you're going to be moving into a new direction, a new direction that you're going, and you're going to have a lot of fun with this next period. You are not doing this alone. You've got the Lovers card, and it's the Lovers in the feminine. My deck has a feminine and a masculine lover, so I'm not seeing this as a new relationship. I'm seeing this as a new partnership with probably another woman that you're going to be working on a project together with. But it's going to be very, very creative, very loving. This is somebody you work well with and is going to bring a lot of energy. to the board. You're going to have a lot of fun with this, and a lot of networking energy with each other. What this is bringing towards you is a large abundance, because you got the goose that laid the golden egg. So this is going to bring a lot of abundance to you. The abundance, prosperity it may or may not be financial. When I get this card, it could just be abundance, not an abundance of work, unless that's what you're looking for, is more and more work. This isn't going to be overwhelming type abundance of work, but it could bring you more work, more creativity, more business prospects coming towards you. But you're going to be able to meet your every needs in the process of working through this project you're working on. And remember, don't get bogged down on anything, because you need to stay very open with your mind in full perspective, because you've got the perspective card. You're flying high up in the sky. You're taking a look at the great big picture of things coming and going, how they function, how they work. This is going to be you taking the time to really look at it analytically all the way across the board, the cause and effect of what you're doing, how it's going to affect the world, and it'll allow you to also foresee that outcome, which is going to be a very, very good outcome. And I'm hearing my guide say it's going to be a very prosperous, very open project that you're working on. So we'd love to hear what it is you're going to be working on in this period of time, because it is going to bring a lot of abundance towards you. The underlying card for a new project, a new adventure going on, has got the best card in the deck, is the sun is shining on you. So this is going to bring you a lot of success and recognition. It's also followed by the Two of Wands. This is you taking action. You're going to see opportunity as it comes, and you're going to follow the one that is best suited for it. My guides are saying, don't follow the easy one, follow the difficult one. It's going to bring you more success. So you can take the easy route, or you can take the one that's more extensive, going to be more work, but it's going to pay off in the long run. You will have a few obstacles you run your way, but with this Ten of Wands, you will not have any conflicts with the obstacles. You'll just move them out of the way. It'll make you stronger, and you'll get right on with it. And the inspiration of Swords is coming with you. Remember to keep in your ethics, stand in your truths, and this will be a fabulous, fabulous project for you. So blessings to you. Lots of work ahead.
Thank you very much. A beautiful reading. Okay, I just need to pull that one final card here, and I've got it. Okay, so Erica, you're going to get two really good offers. One that's going to bring prosperity, and one that's going to make you feel very, very inspired here. We have the Ace of Wands, and we have the Ace of Pentacles. Pentacles can have to do with things that have to do with finances, a new beginning with your finances, your job, your career, a raise, a bonus, a new job description. And also with the Wands, it's going after it. It's pursuing it. It's having that inspiration to go after it. It's starting something physical that you're going to want to do, and it's got you inspired. The only thing here that's a challenge is the Devil card, and that is you don't beat up on yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. Don't bring yourself down to think that this isn't possible. This is, outdated modes of thinking, negative thinking, and getting rid. When you move on to do something that inspires you, you often will leave things behind. Don't drag the past with you. Don't think because it hasn't happened, it won't happen because it happened like that in the past. This is a card of addictions and addictive behavior. It's letting go of that outdated mode of thinking and allowing yourself to feel inspired to take action and go after a new opportunity. Perhaps you're going to be offered this new job, new career, new something like that has to do with the material part of your life. Now, the Chariot is you going in there and charging towards your goals. I always call the Chariot the card of my champion. This is a beautiful positive card that says victory. You're overcoming these obstacles. You're going to go forward. You're going to, you may be pursuing something new here, Erica, and you will be able to do it. But you're getting the groundwork done. Okay, you're getting all your ducks in a row. This is a card that says you've got determination and control, and this is why you will come out the winner. You've got Temperance. Now, Temperance is all about Kathy. So, that's her card. She calls that her. Temperance is all about that card that says, take your time. Do things in moderation. Don't get up in your head. Don't rush. Don't do anything in a big hurry. This is about peace and patience and bringing that Zen into yourself. So, Temperance is about realizing that you're going to take yourself to center, you're going to take yourself to balance, and you're going to feel that inner calm. And you have to maintain that. Even though you get all wired up and you get excited to go charging towards something, it's pull back a little bit and breathe. Okay, look at the whole picture. Don't box yourself in with one idea or put all your eggs in one basket.
And
Now,
a lot of self-care too.
a lot of self-care. Coming in with your final card is you are safe. You are protected. The worst is behind you, and you are ready to move beyond the challenges that were set for you. Lessons have been learned. It is safe for you to trust your path. There you go. Okay. So beautiful reading of possibly two opportunities coming in. One that gets you inspired, you're going to jump on it, and the other one that could be to do with money. Okay.
Definitely opportunity for a lot of success.
Yeah. So beautiful. So thank you so much, Erica. All righty, let's see what we got. Who we have next. We have Trish. Thank you very much, Trish. I think you're new to me. Trish did do a $5 donation. She's added and got that up. So her question is, I'll find her here. Okay, I got to go back. I'm sure I passed you, Trish. Will I get a job soon? Okay, there you go. I knew you gave me a question and I had to find it. Okay, hers is job related, career related.
I got an instant answer of yes from my guys. They say yes, you will get a job soon. Let's see what you get a job soon. Don't focus on just one job. Get your resumes out there. You're going to have more than one opportunity. Unless you're looking for a specific, even within your own organization, if you put in for one job you think you want, look at that board, see all the jobs that are being offered, because you have an opportunity for advancement at this point in time, my guides are telling me. And it is going to serve you well. It's time to take action. I'm dropping lots of wands for you. Okay. Oh, you're driving. Underlying card is the Chariot for your reading. This is you driving your own chariot. You are in control of the direction you want to go and move. And this is the time to take that action. It is followed by the Seven of Cups. This is your illusion class. This is you manifesting what you want. It's not a delusion. Your dreams are not a delusion. This is the time to manifest exactly what you want and what direction you want to go in. You are not going to be doing this alone. This is a job where you're going to be working with a team or partnerships with others. Deaths will bring in success for you. And that came out also with a new journey. So this is not saying that you're a fool. This is that leap of faith that is going to have you working in conjunction with others in a new journey. So maybe a new team formation, a new position they've created, something's going to allow to really show your creativity. We come into this reading, that was the underlying cards, the reading. We come to this reading with the Seven of Pentacles. It is time to plant your seeds and allow them to grow into this new position. So as you interview for this new position and as you grow, you're going to create your own success by what you accomplish in this job. As you set the seeds, will allow you to explore your creativity, and everything moving forward. You get the Spirit of Wands, and this Spirit of Wands is that messenger card. It says you have the knowledge, you have the creativity. It is time to open up those cases and put all that creativity, that knowledge to good use, because this is going to bring you a lot of promise. Opportunities are also offered in this job. Options. You're going to be pretty creative and pretty much know what you do, but you're going to have a lot of control in the direction which you take this. We get the Two of Swords. This is you looking at both what's coming and going and the direction you want to take it. This is you using that creativity to pull out the strengths and pull up the ability to draw it in the direction you want to go. This is also a sign of a lucky charm sign. This is going to bring you prosperity with this onyx. You'll be grounded. You'll be able to work, concentrate, use your knowledge. You get the Hierophant. This job is going to allow you spiritual growth within, but the Hierophant, he's also telling you that you are connected. You're connected with spirit, you're connected with your guides, and they are going to be there helping you along the way. This is your spiritual knowledge, that ability to pull that energy deep inside of you and then make that all that creativity God has given you, be able to put it out there and connect with that in this journey. And this is a journey, but it's finalized by nostalgia, which is telling me as you're working through this, you're going to be looking back at all the different things you've done through your career, what has brought you success. And this is going to allow you to resource that back in and create very much the same kind of success you've done so far. You'll use all your training, background, and everything to make this success happen for you. You've got a great foundation, and you're going to be using it to move you forward. I love these cards. So sounds like it's going to be a great job, a great change of career, and a great opportunity for you to really show people what you're about. So I love these.
Great. Okay. Oops. I see we've got Dream Maker here. All righty, Tracy. Get you down here, sweetheart. Okay, thank you. All right. So there's a struggle here. You're looking for a new job, but what I'm seeing is here, it was almost something that came to a real crash when it was your last job. You've got the Three of Swords. You've had a hard time dealing with this job loss. It's like you felt betrayed, let go. It totally crushed you when this happened. You can confirm any of this below. Feel free to do that. The Three of Hearts is that card where it's almost like a third party stirred the cauldron up and caused a problem with you, that this job came to an end. You were at a crossroads. This was a card which was really tough for you. And it's almost like, do I stay until they let me go and fire me, or do I hold my head up and do I leave before that happens? There's something that went on, Trish. Yes, Trish is saying yes. There's something that went on, Trish, at your job that was really almost, they're telling me, unfair. Okay. Now, I don't know whether you felt it was to that point where you could sue them for wrongful dismissal. I know people that have done that. I've had friends that have done that. And they've come out with a lot of money, but they worked for a company for many years and they were entitled to that retroactive in that money. But anyway, you were at a crossroads where it was almost like, do I leave on my own accord, or do I wait until they finally let me go? I need to be prepared. I'm not going to sit here and put up with this. So you move on. But I'm here to tell you, Trish, that there's going to be a new opportunity coming in. And I know you took action and you made that move to leave. You're gone and you're looking for a new job now. There's going to be a new job. There's going to be a new beginning. Again, you got the wands as well. And that's about being inspired. Now you have the time. Yes, you have the education and the experience in what you were doing. However, I feel it's like you're wanting to pursue something that you weren't doing, and that you're going to be creating this beautiful new beginning, and you're going to hear news about it. Now, judgment call is you moving on, and it's almost like you're getting a second chance to do something that you're going to be happy about. This is about self-evaluation, as I had said. Thinking about customer service, thinking about things that you're moving forward to do, and it's renewal. Okay, it's that beautiful card of keeping your composure, going after what you want. And I always call it the card of the second chance, the judgment card. You make a judgment call to move in a new direction. And you're going to find that whoever you are going to be sharing your work circle with will be so much more loyal to you. Okay. Excluding, do not carry the energy that happened with this previous job or even talk about it to new people you're working with. Let it go, wipe the slate clean and move on. Okay. Just learn from it. You're going to see that the Empress comes in and you're doing your research right now. And this is giving birth to your dreams. She goes out there and this is about fertility and nurturing what's good for her. And she's the ultimate feminine and a mother. And she's into peace and harmony. I think that you're going to be doing that. I think you're also going to be doing and bringing yourself into more meditative work. Okay. I see you doing that. I see you tapping into that more. You are a Sagittarius. Sagittarians give more than they get back in return. Okay. You love to take care of people. So it's your time now to realize that it's hard for you, but pull back a little bit and realize you need to think about yourself. Okay. Now, coming in next, your final card is the card of, your messages from the universe. It says, if you want to be more successful in life, your priorities should be focus your mindset on all that you want to attract into your life. Trust that more is happening than what you can see. Many forces are at work in your favor. Allow them to help. Okay. So if you're tapping into higher self, you're tapping into your spirituality, you're asking your guides, your angels, whoever, or allow yourself to step out of your box and let maybe a job recruiter or friends who might know a position that could help you. It's being in the right place at the right time with the right people on the path. Okay. So ask spirit to align you if you haven't got that job yet. Okay. So don't be afraid to do that because the forces are working for you, not against you. Okay. So you've heard me say this. If you haven't, I always say the universe isn't happening to me. The universe is reacting to me. What am I putting out there that's going to attract what it is I deserve and I need? Okay. So thank you so much for your reading, Trish. Thank you very much. It's lovely to meet you. I don't know if you follow me on a regular basis, but if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I'm almost up to 50,000. I've been out here. It'll be 11 years in April. I really want to see 50,000. Okay. Coming in next, we've got Ellen. Where are you? She's here somewhere. Here she is. Okay. General. She wants a general reading to close out the year of 2025. You got to put your sound on.
Sorry about that. I was shuffling.
Okay. I do that all the time too.
Yeah, and I try not to shuffle over Brenda while she's talking. It's very disruptive. Helene, your mother is here with me. She came in before you even made it on the show, so I knew you were going to be here. She is sending her gratitude, her love for this period of time right now, and is so happy you've had a wonderful holiday. I love your mother's energy. Just absolutely love your mother's energy. And she's telling me that you are going to have a wonderful year. Things are going to fall into place. Just go with the flow. Things are going to be moving into place. Just wanted a general reading, you said. Hi, Gerald.
Gerald, did I wake you up when I sent you the message a minute ago that we're live? I was out with Kathy. Did I wake you up? Were you napping, my friend?
We were both missing you, Gerald.
We were. So I thought while she was reading, I would send you a little message to let you know that Kath and I are out today.
We got your back.
We do.
I was missing you yesterday, too.
He did. He just woke up. I caught him again. You're very predictable. I know what time you go to sleep the same time my Andre does. The two of you must be in dreamland together getting into trouble. he does the same thing. He naps at the same time too.
You know, it's funny, Joe, because it's about the time of day I usually take my nap. I'm sitting here shuffling and almost dozing off.
And I'm terrible. I can't allow myself to take a nap even if I'm tired, because I think
I normally cannot, but
I'm terrible. I've always got to be doing or busy or whatever. I'm bad like
that
that.
temperance card has just hit me over the head this last 2 years, and it says, I must rest so I may heal, so I can be here for you guys. So,
right. And you remember
those of you that don't know me, I've had in the last 2 years, I have had two major my stomach and my bowel ripped open 2 years ago, and I spent all of last Christmas, Christmas before last in the hospital, having had reconstructive surgery, and then having just been stitched up. I spent last Christmas in the hospital having my whole stomach reconstructed. It had reopened. And so I'm now in my 1 year healing process from that. That year has gone by fast, actually, and I'm doing quite well. But it's gonna be, they said, 1 to 2 years for all the healing to occur. So I have been sleeping a lot, mostly because I had some infections and stuff and some very deep wounds to heal from that. And the medication I'm on to stop the itching from all that new tissue makes me really tired. So I'm gotten where the itching settling down. I'm gonna try tapering off on that medication more, unless the itching just gets unbearable. Okay, Helen, coming into this reading. Okay. You get the embodiment of wands. This is you, of course, dear, using that beautiful creativity of yours as you move through this period of time. You have got, this is the embodiment is that king of wands. This is you not taking BS from anybody. This is you standing firm. You're the one that's taking actions. You're doing it creatively. You're using all your knowledge you've gained up through these years, and you are just going for it. And you've got this. You've also got the Ace of Wands. That's that strength and power, that fire energy that you're going to stand on and continue moving forward during this period of time. That knowledge, that energy, the action, just keep on going forward and putting yourself into it, and you will keep going in a beautiful direction. Right in the center of the reading, we have the reminder to you to be a bit frugal with your money. Don't go in on any big shopping sprees or anything, but take the time to save for the future and to be frugal with your money as you go through. Nothing's wrong with spending a little money, but save those acorns up as you go through this period of time. Spend what you need to rebuild your finances to fall back on, or for that next move and that next action you take. I do not feel like you're going to be moving as frequently in this next cycle. You're going to start settling down more into the area you're in. I think you've found an area that you really like right now, and you're going to work through that. You may change opportunities as you go through or add to it, but I think you're feeling really comfortable in the area that you're at now. It's just getting that lock in. You have got the embodiment of cups. This is that King of Cups also. That's that nurturing energy, that ability to have that structural, nurturing household home that you're creating for yourself. So I think you're ready to nestle in for a bit, and wanting to stay rather stationary through this period of time. But your guides want to let you know you are on path. you are moving in the direction you want to. So keep up that great work. You've got the World card here. You are in that movement of ascendment. So you are ascending as you're working through this period of your life. The underlying cards are telling you that as you reap, you will sow. So sow those seeds, plant and nurture them in what you're doing right now, because it is giving you some really beautiful, successful growth. Stand up with the Seven of Swords. This is you standing up in your strength and your power and your belief systems. Everything you're doing is you're using that creative energy to do it as you rise up into that light. And you'll continue to move forward in that creativity and that energy. It's time to apply what you have been working on. Every so often, you're going to feel a little bit down. We all do. You get the Five of Pentacles. You are not left out in the cold by any means. This is you just taking control. You take a step back, reevaluate what you're doing, and then I'll allow you to step forward in that energy. This is just a temporary moment that you will feel like, I'm missing something. Something else needs to happen. You may want to think about shaking it up, but know that you're doing great and that it isn't a falter. You haven't been left out in the cold because you've been driving this chariot all along, and you'll continue to drive this chariot moving forward in life and forward in your prosperity. So trust in that process. I love you, Helene. Your mother loves you and sends much of her love with you. She is behind you all the way. So blessings to you. And Brenda.
Thank you so much. So, Helene, you're still spending some sleepless nights here. You're having trouble with sleeping. You've got insomnia. It could also be a conglomeration of things being on your mind all the time. Thanks, Gerald. You're an Aquarius. Okay. What I want to say is try to let go of that anxiety. Try to do whatever you need to do. You've got the Temperance card. Do things slowly. Take your time. Allow yourself the time to just breathe. Okay. I know you're going through a lot of stressful situations. You're looking for a new home, a new job. Where do I move? All of those things are coming in. Personal business, creating all of that, opening a website, which I'm excited about because I told you I'm going to promote you out on my channel when you get that website up. On astrology. So the thing here is I want you to just try to do what's necessary for you to get your rest. Okay. Because when we don't get our rest, our immune system gets run down, our emotions and our mental state gets negative, and we just it's a spiral. It's just a free fall. Something's going to suddenly change here, okay? Because you have the Tower, which is going to allow you, all of a sudden things are going to boom change, where you're going to have to make that decision to move and do something new, but it's going to be good for you. Okay, you're thinking it through. The Hierophant, you're thinking it, pardon me, the Temperance card, you're thinking it through and you're taking your time. And it's going to bring you more money, more prosperity, more security, because you've got the beautiful 10 of Pentacles. That, when there's lots and lots of financial gain here and you're comfortable within your and stability within your finances, your life gets better. You feel happier within yourself, your family circle, your friendship circle, all of that comes into play here. So there could be something unexpected that's going to happen all of a sudden that will give you the ability to see more money, make more money. Okay, I can see this happening. You've got the King of Pentacles. You're the Midas touch. You're going to you always land on your feet. And yeah, Bridget Bardot, I know. I posted that yesterday. Anyway, yeah, the King of Pentacles is that card of landing on your feet, coming up smelling like a rose, getting in the game again, success coming into you. The King of Pentacles is mature and grounded like you, successful. He's referred to as being a wealthy individual and energy around him. He has stability and security, and he's enterprising, and that's who you are. Step into the power of that, my beautiful Elaine. Okay, you've got it all. Now, your final card coming in says every situation in life is temporary. So when life is good, make sure you enjoy and receive it fully. When life is not so good, remember that it will not last forever and better days are on the way. Yes, here she is. She's saying, and I have to work on my astrology. Yeah. So beautiful. You know, things are going to change. All right. Yeah, the world is mourning, and you know, Brigitte Bardot. Yeah, Brigitte Bardot. I know she was a beauty. Anyway, yes. I know you're getting into astrology. I don't know enough about astrology. I wish I did. First of all, they could never that I can't get my birth certificate and the time I was born because I'm too old, and they destroyed those like 20 years ago. So my mother, bless her soul, she's dead and gone. She couldn't remember because she was in the hospital and there was a flu epidemic outbreak. And she ended up going in because she hemorrhaged with me and nearly lost me at 5 months. And then when I was born, they were very careful. And she was just so out of it. She couldn't remember whether it was 7:30 at night or it was midnight. But most people, as you know, in astrology, will take the time to the midnight. And like I told you the last time, I had an astrologer do 3 readings on me, and she said, Brenda, I want you to pick the one that you know is most like you. And so I did, but now don't ask me what it was. So anyway, it was either 3:30, 7:30, or midnight. So there you go. But some people still do charts on that. They're able to do them. So I'm praying that you're going to be able to do that. So when she gets up her site, everybody out here, Elaine is very, 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 very good and quite intuitive herself. And when she her website up for her astrology, I told her I want to bring her out here, Anne and I, and we're going to promote her, and whereby you guys can come in, ask one little simple question, and she'll give you a simple answer. I mean, astrology is quite big. I'm into numerology. I break everything down into numbers.
Me
And
too.
so I take that one digit and I use that one digit. And I'm probably going to do more of that, guys, out on my channel when I do my readings. So I break them all down. I look at the cards, the numbers on the cards, I add them up, break it down to one digit. And one digit is a powerful number. And you only go to 10 or 11 at the most. I try to add them all up and then you bring it down to one digit. So most digits, so one digit only goes to 10. And 10's broken down into a 1 anyway at the end of the day. So I can't wait, Elaine. I cannot wait till you get that going. And every little chance you get, be creative, get out there. I know you talked about needing a new computer or something, or an iPad or something, but it'll happen. It'll happen. And I can't wait till it does. I really am excited for you. Okay, moving along to Kim. Specific question is, will my student loan debt amount prevent me from buying a home on my own when my divorce is finalized in 2026? I'm going to say something here, okay, before I even pull my cards. Generally, when it comes to finance and lending and loaning institutions and getting mortgages, often it's good to have a co-signer. However, and you know that, if your debt level is there, however, it's your total income, it's your total amount of income that they take into consideration before any of your expenses go out, in order here in Canada anyway, before it goes out. And they do the same thing in divorce situations. They look at, say you make $100,000 and you're saying, yeah, well, 85,000 of that's going out on bills. The judge doesn't care. He said, you're going to pay this much support. I don't care about your debt. So truthfully, I don't think that student loan will make a difference. If you have you're gainfully employed, or any savings or investments, of course, I don't think you do, because or you wouldn't have a debt, you wouldn't have that loan. What'll happen is, your divorce is going through. You're going to be very careful about what you can get out of that divorce financially, right? The splitting of assets and chattels and stuff. Doing that as well. No, if you can come out of that divorce with a down payment for a home, I don't think a mortgage company is going to turn you down. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. But I'm going to pull the cards on it anyway. Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead, me.
Yeah.
Draw card check. And what was the first name of the person I'm reading?
Kim Bound. She's there underneath. See it?
Kim. Okay. Yeah, I was trying to finish connecting with the energy. I'm getting information, but I wasn't connecting with the name. The student loans. The only thing that would hurt you on your student loans is, I don't know where you're at, if you're in the U.S. or if you're in Canada or some other place. The only thing that would hurt you is if you have not been making any payments towards them whatsoever, and you if you should have been, if you've been working and all that, but not paying on, that's when you're going to get in trouble. So make sure you have a payment plan in process. Now, one of the reasons maybe you're not is you've been in that process with Biden where they told you stop paying them for the time being because they were working through some of that out. Make sure you get your payment plans in on there. Hopefully you've been paying right along.
Credit rating has a lot to do with that. If you missed a payment or you were yeah, I agree.
But yeah, here, and you're in the US. Okay. That will help you. My daughter, I can tell you from my daughter's experience, it didn't hurt her from getting her house, but then she was buying a home with her husband, but they both had student loans. And she had been having babies, so she didn't have to make payments on hers, but they were making payment on his and didn't have any problems getting a loan, but they were also buying on a VA loan.
Okay, so see what she's written now? See what she's written now? 5-year payments and now on forbearance because of savings plan.
Okay, yeah, that forbearance savings plan's going to keep you safe, though, so that's not going to hurt you at all. So I heard yes right at the beginning. You are going to be not have any problems buying a home, though. So I do have you going into a new home. Okay. First card out for you on this. Is that you're going to have options. You get the 2 of Wands. You're going to have options, and you're going to have the opportunity to make choices. And you're going to have really good luck in finding the home that you're looking for with this like the emblem here. So take your time looking as you go through. You may be buying a house that needs some work on it, though, not a picture perfect house, because I have you working in conjunction with others. So I'm feeling like you're going to do a little bit of a fixer-upper. Don't go in too far over your head, but this is an opportunity to make this house your home, which is what you're wanting to do. Is that rebuild of your life, that restart of your life as you're moving forward on your new path. Remember to be temperance during this period of time. This is patient. This is taking care of your health, taking care of your finances, and not expecting everything to happen on the instant. Just allow things to flow through. Take your time, and you will find this proper place. You are rising above now with the 7 of Swords. You're going to rise above it all. You're going to stay in your truth. You're going to stay frugal as you're moving in this energy. You're going to stay strong. This is going to be a place that I think you're going to be tied to for some time, and it'll allow you to rise up and be and use your strength as you move forward. So I think this is going to be a really good opportunity for you, and that is followed by the Empress card. The Empress card. You're open to all new possibilities. This is a success card to me. This is pregnancies with all new possibilities coming in. Not saying that you'll be pregnant, but the opportunities. This is of you finding the home that's going to be a place where you feel nurturing and loving and safe and secure. If you have children that you're moving in this home, also a home that they will feel safe and secure in. So I do like the cards you're getting for this move. Yes, it will be a bit of a fixer-upper. I don't say you're going to bring it down to the bones and bring it all the way back up again. It's just going to need your loving touches and a few repairs here or there to make it exactly what you want it to be. But nothing's wrong with that. The underlying cards I get is the 4 of Cups. You're going to have about 4 houses you're going to have to choose from with different opportunity options. Take the time to really really look at the houses, the pros and cons before you make your final choice. But you will have great opportunity. It's followed by the Ten of Swords. This is that move. You're getting from a boggle sea, the obstacles out of your life, and you're moving on to those open waters where you're going to have a lot more sunshine, more opportunities coming your way. So just trust in the process. You get the Hierophant. This is you connected with your guides. Listen to your guides. They're guiding you in the right direction. When you find this home, you will be guided to it. You'll know that this is the one, it's the right one. Don't let people come in your way and make decisions for you with the Devil card here. Don't be suppressed on what you feel is right for you. Realize that other people are in control of the direction which you're taking yourself. So take the time to really look at what you want, not what other people think you need, and then move in the direction that's going to feel right for you. Don't let them take control over you and tell you, oh, you can't, oh, you shouldn't, oh, you whatever. This is your life. This is your decision. And you'll know what is right for you when you see it. And we get the Five of Swords. This is also you feeling a little bit, I know it's new, buying a new home on your own for the first time. Well, it may not be your first time, but for a first time coming out of a marriage can be a little bit scary. You're going to feel like you're a little bit isolated out there in the cold, but you're not. This is the Five of Swords. You have strength. You have power. You do know what you want. Rise above it. This cup is telling you this is the nurturing. This is yours to nurture yourself with and to help you bring you back on your feet. So take the time to think things through. Don't rush into the first thing you see is what you're going to fall in love with. Take your time through this process and you will get exactly what you want in the end. Don't let anybody make the decision for you. So blessings to you. I hope that helps you.
Beautiful. Thank you, Kathy. Okay, well, you're on your feet again. You're back in the game of life. This is the Ten of Swords where you felt betrayed, stabbed in the back, all those issues that you were dealing with. It was betrayal, and it was all those feelings. And you felt as though this ending, you felt so defeated when it happened. But guess what? You're back on your feet and you're back in the game. And you have every right to be looking towards your future with promise and inspiration, waiting for your ship to come in again. You could also be thinking about buying a house that might be a little bit farther away than where you live now. You could be thinking of wanting to move to a different area, a different location, not just a different street, a different survey, but even like a little different community or city. You could be contemplating that. I think you've had a dream of wanting to live somewhere abroad, and it might not be feasible right now because you're in the States and you might not have the finances to do that, but I can see in the future you may. But right now you're coming into your own. You are going to see some success. You're going to be happy with the choices and the outcome that's going to happen through this divorce. You're working hard on your goals. This might be a time where you're considering you're paying off a student loan, but you're working hard on that craft, that gift, that degree or your education that you have, the trade, the thing that you took in school. But you could also be thinking about wanting a new job. You might be thinking about wanting to get a better paying job that will allow you to have more freedom with money, and especially if you're going to be buying another house and a mortgage and all that goes with that. But this is a good card of working on your goals, doing your hands-on work, paying attention to the details, and letting the powers that be know who you are, what you're made of, and the talents you have. The universe is going to shower you some love. You got the Ace of Cups. So know that you're being divinely guided. As Kathy had said, the universe knows you deserve happiness and you deserve to get what you've lost at the end of the day. This is a new beginning. It could also be a new relationship because who walks in but this beautiful, handsome, young Page of Cups. Again, a Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, possibly, or someone with water in their chart, perhaps. However, this person comes in and they may already know you, and it could be anybody. Okay, it could be somebody you work with, somebody you already know, a friend, whatever. But they have a very useful aspect, and they look younger than they are, or they could be a little bit younger than you. But I do think this person is going to come in and want to let you know their feelings. This could be a new relationship in the near future that's coming in for you. So don't be closed-minded about that. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to have some company in your life. You deserve this. So this is somebody who's sensitive, easygoing, somebody who is forward-thinking, somebody who's youthful, somebody who's modern. They could even be a little bit techie, that type of individual. So your final card coming in says, try not to dwell on the past or spend too much time worrying about the future. All it does is steal your joy and sense of inner peace. Concentrate on the here and the now and enjoy every moment of what it is. You are creating new memories. So this is a beautiful, wanting a better paying job. Yes. Yes, different city. Wow, I love how they confirm it. And wanting a new job. Okay. So I can see you doing that. I really can see you doing that. My guides were showing me that you will eventually be wanting to have a better paying job, and it might be out of your jurisdiction geographically where you are now. Okay. Wow. Thank you so much, Kim, for that confirmation. Okay, coming in next, I guess I'll look up the list here. Dream Maker. All right, there's our Tracy, Dream Maker. She wants a general. Thank you for waiting and your patience while we do these readings.
I love your name.
Yeah, I know. Well, I think if I'm correct, her real name is Tracy. Correct me if I'm wrong. Error. Correct me wrong if I'm wrong, Dream Maker. Okay, we've got Stephanie. Hi, Stephanie. How are you today? You're late. Hey, we're still here. It's okay. But we have a big list we're getting through. And we're only going to be going until 3:30. Once we get through, because that'll give us an hour and a half. Once we get through all our super chats, we will be picking a couple names here to give it a little card to. So, okay. Yeah, it's Tracy. I figured it was Tracy. Yeah. I always call her that, or I send her a message.
It felt right when you said it. I just assumed you were completely right.
Sometimes maybe they don't want us to know, put that out there, because sometimes I'll answer her on my videos. She always leaves me beautiful comments, and I'll say, thanks, T. And yeah, so it's Tracy. Yeah, I knew. Figured it was. Okay.
Underlying card of this reading is the Pentacles, financial security and success, followed by the embodiment of Pentacles, which is the King of Pentacles. That is your ability to run your businesses, your ability to make money, your ability to control your finances, being very successful at that. You worry a bit about a Taro moment, but don't let that get in your way, because this is just a warning to tell you that you need to be frugal with your money. Don't be out there spending a lot of money or letting people suppress you for money, for finances. So if there is somebody that's relying on your checkbook to keep them bailed out and stuff like that, you need to learn one really distinctive statement to them. No. It is okay to tell a person no that is trying to tap your resources too frequently. No is a complete sentence, and sometimes people have to take responsibility for their own action. Don't loan money that you can't afford to lose. So if you're looking at a period of time in the next 6 months to a year where you may run short on money or etc., it is time to just stand firm on that, so you don't cause your own Taro moment. I think this Taro moment is somebody else tapping you a little bit too frequently to bail them out, and it's not your responsibility to be in the constant to take care of somebody else. So realize that. And the final card on the underlying reading is telling you that life force, to use your life force. This is you being connected with God and being grounded with Gaia. So remember to take the time to keep yourself grounded at this period of time. That means take off your shoes once a day. Say your prayers, do a meditation, and ground yourself in the energy of Earth's energy. This will keep you from having other problems coming your way. This will keep you in touch with yourself, your soul, and your surroundings. And take the time to just do a nice meditative prayer that will keep you balanced and moving forward. As we go into this reading, part of that grounded, part of that financial security that's being addressed in the underlying of the reading is the Four of Pentacles. This is you being frugal with your money. You are gathering your money, you're gathering your walnuts like a squirrel, and you're tucking them away, building the savings up. It doesn't hurt to help somebody out some, but there's a point in time when people can overtap you. It's not your responsibility to take care of others. And I have this feeling, like most of us women, we are caretakers, we are nurturers, and we're always trying to help people out. But I'm feeling like whoever this is in your environment, it's time for you to stand up and say, no, I just don't have it to give right now. And to hold on to what you have, put it back for later, because you may need this in the future, and you need to have security in your future. And the only way to do that is not to be giving it away to everybody on a whim, because they keep asking. You get the Ten of Cups. This is you and your family and your nurturing energy doing very successfully. 10, of course, is moving into that completion of time, that beautiful energy. This being frugal is what's allowing you to have this. You've got your finances under control. You put your savings back, and this is allowing you to have that abundance, to have that time with family, and that happiness with family. Now remember that the guides are on your way. I've got the Hermit card here. That is your guide. The Hermit card's your main guide. He's holding the lamp up, lighting your path, helping you move and ascend to that light. So realize that he's always with you. Watch for him, feel him. He is in your area. He's guiding your light and helping you see the lightness through the darkness and ascend up into that higher power. He's allowing you to have that success. You have the Six of Swords here also. The Six of Swords is you taking that beautiful energy, moving from these rocky waters into the calmer waters, now moving forward. This is that stability you've been looking for in the life, in your life. And use that energy now to move into the light and move into that positive vibrations. By storing, being frugal with your money, saying no to those that are trying to take advantage of you, this is going to allow you to achieve and have what it is you want, because the final card of this reading is that Sevens of Cups. This is you putting all that energy out, being frugal with your money, and seeing what you're wanting to manifest into your life. And what my guides are telling me is you have been doing this manifestation. All this frugalness is going to pay off in the next few months, because as you move forward past this period of time, you're going to see this manifestation of what you've been putting out fruition come true. It'll trickle in little by little, but you're going to see that magic and those dreams be answered. So blessings to you. I hope that is helpful and that resonates with you.
Beautiful reading as usual, Kathy. I love how you read.
It's weird how it just dragging me through this picture. I'm like, I didn't even know where
Is
it was
that your
taking
blood
me.
sugar monitor ringing at you?
It is now, and I can hear it in my voice.
No, but is it your blood sugar monitor telling you something?
Yeah, it's beeping at me.
Okay,
Yeah.
I've been hearing it for a while, so do what you have to do. I'm going to do this reading because I'm used to that, hearing that with my husband having that. I thought that was your blood sugar monitor.
Does
Are
he
you
have
low,
the loading too?
are you low or high?
141. I'm right where I should be. It's
Okay.
telling me I've missed the meal.
Oh, it's telling you that? Okay. If
Yeah,
it
but I'm okay.
don't worry. Go do it. Okay, so
It's right where it needs to be though. I'm fine.
okay, Tracy, general reading here, of course. Well, you're working hard on your goals, and I think in reality, you really want that new job. You want to be able to push yourself forward and see something new coming in. I'm seeing you where you feel as though it's not the perfect job. It's not the you're not getting the money, the respect. It's you're almost like you're bored right now. But I want you to pay attention to the details. You may even be thinking about taking a new form of study, something that you can add to your resume, something that you may really want to do here. So this is all about also self-employment. If you decide you want a passive income, you want to open a website, you want to do something on your own, don't hold yourself back from doing that when you get some spare time to fit that in. Now, the Queen of Pentacles is you being patient, and so is the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, they're both cards of being patient. And waiting it out. This is a card that says you know what you want, you can see it in your mind's eye, and it is a card of abundance. It's working on your goals, it's planting your seeds for your future here, seeing fertility and prosperity and abundance coming in. You are coming into your, what have we got here? No, this is the Two of Wands, not the Three. The Two of Wands is all about that card that says, you're coming into your own. There might be two paths, two decisions, two choices that you might be subjected to having to face and to make. You're planning, you're always thinking the grass is greener on the other side. And you know what? It can be, and it probably is. Okay. You know how they used to say, oh, the grass is over there, and you get over there. I don't believe that. This card says, yes, the grass can be greener if you take action to go after what it is you want, because you're planting those seeds now for your future. If things have been slow, they're going to pick up, because not only do you have the Eight of Wands, which is fast movement, okay, you have the King of Swords. Sorry, my ring light above me is so bright, it doesn't really show these cards as clear as they should. So this is about fast moving action, tying up those bootlaces, hitting the ground running, making sure you're prepared. This is a card that says you could also be planning a trip, booking an airline ticket somewhere, or this could be the Wands of Cupid coming in. If you're looking for love, love could find you. This is about speed and progress and moving ahead. Okay, so it also involves, like I said, travel. So you might be traveling somewhere, or something might come up all of a sudden where you got to go somewhere. The Knight of Swords is definitely fast moving action. Okay, this is big change coming in. All right, now you're going to want to go charging towards something in a big hurry, but I want you to pull back on the brakes and take your time. Okay, you don't want to slip up, make a mistake, have an accident, trip and fall, whatever the case is, or sign your signature to something in a big hurry because the deal looks so good. Read between the lines. Okay, always do that. Take your time. I always say with this Knight of Swords, that there's an opportunity coming in. You need to seize it. Okay, carpe diem, go after it, but pull back a little bit and make sure you know before you sign on the dotted line. Now, you've got the relationship card, and it says, in relationships, the biggest thing you must look for is consistency. Every time you forgive someone who is not being consistent with you, you're giving them permission to hurt you again. You deserve better. That can have to do with friendship. That can have to do with colleagues at work. That can have to do with a partner or a love mate or anybody. So this is about not taking the back seat, not being a people pleaser, not being passive just to please somebody else, but standing up for yourself, okay? And knowing that no is a full sentence. All right, you deserve that. You deserve to be honored. You deserve to trust somebody who's going to be consistent. Okay. Well, my beautiful Tracy, those are your cards, and I want to thank you again for coming in. Okay, we got Gerald. Where are you, Gerald? I got to come back to you. Here you are. Thank you, Gerald. Like I said, sorry if I woke you up from your beauty rest, but I figured if you were looking for Kathy after me, she's not going out. This is her last live she's doing for possibly the next 3 weeks, because she was given a beautiful Christmas gift to fly her and her husband to Philly. I think it's Philadelphia, to be with her daughter and grandchildren. And so she's not going to go live unless she gets really bored. And I know Kathy, she probably will. So that's why I wanted to wake you up from your beauty rest, Gerald, so that you could see Kathy and I both.
I know. I miss you, Gerald.
Yeah.
And I'm landing in Philadelphia. I'm actually going to be in
New Jersey.
New Jersey.
Yes. Okay.
New Jersey. And so I'm going to get to see New Jersey for the first time. And also I'm going to get the grand tour of Philadelphia with my historian 4-year-old grandson, who I think has lived a prior life there, because he gave his parents a grand tour and told them what happened in every single building the first time he had been there at 3.5. So I think he has lived his historical well-being in Philadelphia back when it was the capital.
Well,
he knows the historic history of it.
Wow. My sister-in-law and brother-in-law years ago, he was in business, and the company transferred them to New Jersey. There's a lot of money in New Jersey. They have a lot of money, but they liked it. They loved it, but it was only a temporary spot. And then he came back on his own, and he ended up opening his own business, which just skyrocketed.
Yeah.
So, he had a
Verhoos, I think is how you say it. It's just right on the other side of the bridge going into Philadelphia. They're about 20 minutes from Philadelphia.
Okay.
She loves it there. My grandkids absolutely love it there.
Yeah. Beautiful. So. Okay. All right. Trend Zone. He wants a general reading. And what time is it now? It's 3:29. So guess what, guys? We will be pulling a card when we finish for Damara, because Damara, step up if you're still here, sweetheart, because she is my doorkeeper, my monitor.
Oh yeah, she's a wonderful, beautiful lady too.
Yeah.
So, poor Gerald. Well, we know his cards. It's just a whole spread of pentacles. I'm just kidding. I don't have any pentacles. Well, I have one so far. Okay, Gerald, this is going to be action card. This is the beginning of your new cycle. The underlying card is the world. The world is at your beck and call, Gerald. What's new? You're ascending. You're moving into that beautiful energy with all my butterflies telling me that you're ascending. You're on your life's path. You'll be taking action this period of time. Of course you will. Other than your weekend naps, you're a very active person charging forward. This action of wands is that Knight of Wands charging forward with that fire energy. You will find a few obstacles along your way with the 9 of Wands, but just keep running. Get to that new shoreline, because this is the new beginning that you're going to be starting, and you're going to make it right into that shoreline with all those baby turtles, opening up that new world. And what my guides are telling me and what these cards are telling me is you are one with Source. You've got Source on your side. This is the divine himself, the angels, your guides. You're ascending through this. Now, he said he is an Aquarius. That does not surprise me one bit. With a Taurus and an Aries moon. So that Aries moon's that fire energy that you have. That's what gives you that oomph to go and always go, go, go. That's your ability to earn, the ability to do the type of work you do. Of course, Aries keeps you extremely organized in that work. And Taurus, of course, is giving you that balance in life, that right and wrong, that black and white, that beautiful balance energy. I like your birth sign. That's a powerful sign. And welcome to the beginning of Aries. This is all about being together with people and coming together at this period of time. Your sign should be shining this next year, because we have just entered Aries. It's got my astrology on it. Great signs though, and we're coming into this reading with this 10 of cups. This is that abundantness for you. You're going to be abundantly taken care of. Finances, security. Of course, this is cups. This is that water energy. That's that ability to nurture yourself and those around you. That is your ties with family and friends. Hello, Monty. Monty came in to say hello, Gerald.
I could hear him. Vocal. Yeah.
Yeah, he's very vocal.
Talking to you.
He's my big baby.
My guy's behind me here sleeping in his bed. Both of them. I got one on one side here.
Me, Monty. Monty is my all black cat, and he is my baby. And yes, he is very vocal. Crawling into a box in my desk. You've got the Hermit card. This Hermit card is letting me know the Hermit's representative of your guide. He's telling you he's come out of his cave. He's lighting your path, and he's bringing you up into that extension of life. Now you're going to have a period of time where you're a little bit depressed coming into the beginning of the month. Just shake that off. Don't worry about it. You're feeling a little bit out in the cold, but it's just a slight obstacle. Don't let yourself be down. Shake it off. You're not out in the cold. You've got control of this. It's just the time of year, Gerald. Shake this off, because you're going to grab that chariot by the reins. Actually, you're not even going to use your reins. You're just going to drive that chariot forward and move in the direction you want to move. This says start planning for that vacation come springtime into summer, because you do need that vacation. And yes, you should consider going to Jamaica. Take that trip you've always wanted to take and enjoy yourself. But you will be driving that chariot. So I'd say start investing into planning on that trip and having a really good time. You need to go. If you need somebody to go with you, send me tickets. No.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I've been trying to get him to take vacation all year, though.
Oh, yeah. I've talked about this forever, too. He knows. Yeah.
But do plan that vacation, Joe. You will not regret it. Right now, I keep getting these cards for you too. Always Pentacles, and always telling me you are so connected with your spirit guides, with God, with the spirit. And you're in a total mode of ascension right now. You're just moving beautifully through this life. Your guides are absolutely phenomenally happy at the direction you go, and the fact that you listen as you make decisions, and you're just in that beautiful light. Keep tied with your spirituality, and everything is going to be great. Do vacation plan, though. Love you to death, Gerald. Always love seeing you, and I'm going to miss you for the next 3 weeks, but you can reach out to me through Facebook. I think you are in my Facebook. I'm not sure. But I'm under Kathy Stafford in my Facebook if you just want to chat and catch up, or want a reading on the side, give me a call. You can always, I know Brenda reads for you on a regular basis too. But I love you to death. I'm so glad you made it into the room. Go for it, Brenda.
Okay, yeah, you know what? Let go of the monkey on your back. You got the devil. You're carrying some burden that you've been lugging it around long enough. Walk away from it. Let it go. It's wearing you down. The Four of Swords says, call a truce, pull back, get your rest. Okay, I know you're having an vacation. You're usually really good about that. So, try to let go of anything that's holding you back right now. Just drop it, okay? And get your rest. Call a truce. Don't do anything in a big hurry. You've got the moon. The moon is all about you worrying and getting up in your head. But, once the information comes out, do your research. The moon is about illusions, okay? But I want you to trust your gut feeling, your intuition with the moon as well. You'll find out the information that you need to know. You got enough, the wolf learns from instinct, and the dog knows what he's taught. And those are the pictures that show in the graphics, always with the moon. And so you have everything that you need. So stop worrying. It's always darkest before the dawn, but that moon comes out. You hear me say this all the time. It totally illuminates everything. And you will see a clear path coming forward. You're going to see a new offer coming in. Okay, beware of that. But it is about prosperity. This is a financial new beginning for you. Maybe you're going to be reinvesting money into something new, or something. You might be getting an increase in a bonus, in a pension, in something here. But your money will be coming in and will improve, especially if you're doing your investments correctly, which I know you're pretty astute and you're pretty into. The world is your oyster. You got the world. Yes. Beginning of one phase, the end of another. It's about success, and it's about achievement, and it's about accomplishments, and it's also about travel. So, don't let yourself stop yourself from taking that holiday that you want. Okay. So, yes. Now, coming in with your final card, with your messages from the universe, this is what you've got. Choice is the most powerful tool you have. Every choice you make shuts some doors and also opens several doors, bringing new experiences into your life. At any given time, you can change the direction of your life. You are only one choice away. So if things aren't working out in your favor, you know what I said? Toss them aside. Get rid of them. Okay. With the devil card, let go of it. All right. So, pretty good cards, Gerald. You never have bad readings. Yes, Helene, you too. Happy New Year. So this is the end of our day. We are now 3:38. We have been out here an hour and a half and more. So we want to thank each and every one of you for being in the room. It's wonderful to see. We've had a really busy room. So when you guys come in our room again, we pretty much have your take care. You too, Jeff. Thank you so much for coming in again. And hopefully we'll see you again next Sunday. Anne and I should be back together again. As I said, she's taking care of her 90-some-odd-year-old poor little mother who cracked a little bone in her ankle, leaving their house Christmas Day. So she's a house guest, and they're taking care of her. So next week, hopefully everything's in order, but I'll be out here again, and not to worry. One way or the other, I'll be here. Like I say, as long as we're all healthy and we're able to do it. So, Gamara, I want to pull 2 cards for you, okay? Because you're our doorkeeper and you are our moderator, okay? So 2 cards for you.
Okay, Tamara.
Go ahead.
First of all, I got the surrender card for you. I pulled you 2 cards. The surrender card is surrender to the wisdom of your body. And she's in a meditative state. And it says, listen to your body's message about a person or a situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you're energized and happy, move forward. So I think this card is telling you to take the time and balance yourself, ground yourself, do a little bit of meditation so that you have that energized self to move forward and be happy. So don't let exhaustion take you down. Then I did pull a postcard from Spirit for you. It says, you are magical. And the card says, dear you, you're in such good shape right now that you are, you're in such good shape right now that you are doing a happy dance. In the moment, you have the power to make choices to get with Spirit and co-create a miracle. You wonder where this is all going, but if you want to manifest your desires for the highest good, you need to stay focused on the now. All power is in the present moment. Ask yourself, what are your dominant thoughts now? What beliefs are you motivated by? Do you have clarity right now? How is your conscious contact with the divine? Are you plugged in, or are you trying to do life all in your small self? Get rid of the negative energy now. resonate, res, resentments have begun. Forgiveness and love inner. Please do, please, I'm having problems getting through these lines. Forgiveness and love inner. Please do. You can do your life beautifully and create your most powerful figure right here, now, right now, in this moment. Aren't you thrilled to know that you have a huge cheering section over here? Love and hugs always. I don't know why I was struggling through that.
Could you see it? Is it the print writing on it?
Yeah.
Listen, Damara says it's so on point. I can't believe it. There you go, Kath. So
I'm glad you got through my muddled reading.
Pick yourself up. Damara got it, so it's okay.
That's all that matters. She got the message.
That's right. There you go. Okay, it's funny because in the beginning there was something you said in the beginning about taking your time and with the first card. What was that?
The wisdom to the body. It said, "Listen to your body's message."
Okay, so that was what
about a person or a situation. If you're physically drained and uncomfortable, be cautious.
Yeah.
If you're energized and happy, you'll move forward.
Yeah. Well, I didn't have surrender of the the surrender card, but what I got was the Moonology, and the Moonology said something similar. Take time to breathe out. Okay, Damara. You're always on the go. You're always planning the next move. You're always busy. You're always you're always trying to be the best version of yourself. But sometimes, and we are short breath breathers. Okay, that's why it's so important for us to do yoga, to do deep breaths and let them out. So you need to take time because you're just let it out.
Right as you started that, I thought, just breathe.
Yeah. So just breathe. Okay.
Really take the time to ground yourself,
yeah,
Tamara.
Yeah. It says here, you'll be able to do that. Opportunities will soon knock at your door. Debt will be wiped clean and your bills will be paid in full. Your finances are about to change. Wow. Well, there you go, my darling. That is awesome. Okay, Damara, thank you so much for always being our doorkeeper, always being here for us.
I love your energy, Damara.
Us here, and your energy is so beautiful. Okay. If anybody's still here, we have 10 people in my room. The chat room is closed. Super chats and questions. If you want to be at the top of the line next Sunday, you may leave your super chat here and it will be answered in order. You don't have to do that. That's not obligatory. Okay. I've had people come in when I've said we're done, and then boom, they pop in with a super chat. But when the room is closed, the room is closed. So what I do is your name goes at the very, 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 very top of the list. And then next week, you're the first one to get taken. So that's how that works. But anyway,
and normally, if I was just in the audience cheering along and throwing some readings out there, my channel, I go on at 2:00 my time, which is about an hour from now-ish. Yeah. Well, about an hour and a half from now. And I would be running a second show, but I'm going to be gone for the next 20 days. But normally I would run the second show, and you can always jump on if you're really needing the reading this day. And Brenda and haven't gotten to, you can jump into my show. I pick up anybody they've missed and do general readings on Sunday. As well. And I do love to read for both audiences, and I'm using the background with them. So, but I will be off for the next 20 days. I will be back on the 24th of January on my program. But if Brenda needs me, if Anne's off or anything like that, she'll reach out to me and I'll jump on with her. And
I know you will. Well, we want to wish all of you love and blessings and the happiest new year of all. Please play safe, be safe, and stay safe. Be responsible, and keep your eyes open because it isn't always your fault. So you host a show one on the 1st. No, the 8th of January. Please watch Ashford and Simpson's Bar, guys. Where are we here? Okay, so Damara is an astute, credited, beautiful entertainer, and she is part of the Ashford and Simpson Sugar Bar. So every single Thursday at 8 o'clock at night, they're out there doing their thing. So go on Facebook, you'll find them. Okay, Ashford and Simpson Sugar Bar, you'll know who they are. Damara is always there, and often she is the entertaining, but she will be hosting it, so she'll be singing on the 8th of January. So please check her out. She's absolutely beautiful, and what a songbird she is. It's called an open mic. Okay. So, guys, we love you, and we're going to let you go now and wish you the best Happy New Year, as I said. And Kathy, thank you so much. You're always such a pleasure and a delight to work with me. And
Thank you for having me. I really always have fun.
you're so committed, and I love that about you. And I know if you can't make it, it's because you can't make it. And I would have come out here alone, but I know there's other people that are happy to go live with me as well. But you pick and choose those that you connect with, you synchronize, you have the same energy, and you're one of them.
And come February, we should talk about maybe jumping on and doing a Wednesday show, like a 1-hour show Wednesday, just to help me build my channel up and do some general readings
On your channel.
On my channel, yes.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk about that for sure in the new year. Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to get a hold of Sharon and see also, those that don't know Sharon's also a beautiful reader and very good friend of both of ours. And actually I was her mentor for a long time, and I absolutely love reading with her. I need to reach out to her and see if she's interested in doing maybe an alternate week.
Do that, because it's sort of been off, as I was telling you earlier. And
and I would love to do like 1 week do it with Brenda, 1 week do it with Sharon. See if I can get Dean pulled in. I know he's teaching, so midweek sometimes a little hard for him when he's going, but doing some guests with me, and also solo if I have to. I love reading with other people, but I love reading by myself. I just like reading. So
I know, and
I'm going to try to break up my so I'm not doing just 2 readings on the weekends, because that double day in a row can really be taxing when you have 2 in-depth readings going. So I'd like to spread it out a bit so I could maybe feather a few more in between. So.
Okay, guys, we're going to say goodbye for now, and we will see you. I will see you next Sunday.
I've enjoyed you all.
Have a beautiful, happy New Year and many blessings. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.